I love finding new and innovative ways to educate the students. Honestly, I find that I can teach them best the better I know them. And so really having conversations with them and knowing what motivates them, as well as what their challenges are, helps me find new ways to teach them.
I love the atmosphere at Walsh because of the close interaction with students. My passion is to help students find their passion and pick a career that's not a job for them, but what they really love to do and come to work every day.
I love teaching at Walsh University. I think, of course, the first thing that comes to mind are the students. They are fabulous, they are engaged, intellectually curious.
Walsh is a Catholic liberal arts college. I didn't really have any experience with this group of students before I joined Walsh. So what really surprised me was students are very kind, very nice, and open to new things.
Our students are passionate again about service. We instill that in them from the very beginning. We enjoy getting them out in the community, and part of our curriculum is that we do service projects throughout.
I try to incorporate the mission and service that aligns with Walsh by having and helping those from underrepresented populations, as well as students that might find themselves in challenging situations. And I try to always be thankful and always try to make sure that they know that they are still special no matter who and what they are. And so within my lessons, I try to show my students that they also too should be in service to their students when they go out into the field and become teachers themselves.
In a past incarnation, I taught at a couple of Research One institutions where scholarship puts everything on the back burner. And so you would walk into a lecture hall, talk for about an hour, and then walk away and start writing your book while your teaching assistants would interact with your students. You might never actually meet your students at a place like that. So I do value the fact that we do get to know our students, to mentor our students. Often I think teachers end up being teachers because they had great teachers who cared about them. So I think it's nice to be at a place where we can do that and that's recognized.
One of our foundations is that we meet students where they are. Every student comes in with different gifts and different talents. And so we try to adapt what we do as professors to meet those unique needs and challenges of every student. We also look at every student to succeed. That's our orientation. We want them to succeed, and we do everything that we do.
I love that students can stop by anytime and say hi, and we get to know them quite well.
So our exercise science program has a lot of things that I could highlight, but the big thing that I enjoy the most is when our students come into the program, they are tracked into what they ultimately want to do. And we have programs available for all of them so that they come out of their undergrad degree prepared for whatever brings them next or where they're headed in life.
One of the unique parts of Walsh's Museum Studies program is that we're very hands-on, that our students get a lot of experiential opportunities. So as sophomores, they are working at the Hoover Historical Center, doing a practicum that gives them experience in all sorts of museum work. And then they go on their junior years and they all complete a one-year internship at an outside museum. And some of those museums have been the Pro Football Hall of Fame, the National First Ladies Library, Canton Museum of Art, Maslin Museum, and even large museums such as the Smithsonian National History Museum.
A very unique feature about our program is we have this internship program for all the students as a graduation requirement. At the end of their internship, they know what they want to do, what works for them, what doesn't, and they have skills, so they are very marketable.
We have an internship in our philosophy department where I teach an advanced clinical bioethics course over at Altman Hospital, where I have a joint clinical appointment myself. And so my students come in a very small cadre over into, we do rounds in the medical ICU, for example. They can observe an ethics committee meeting. They can really look and apply what they've learned in the classroom in the clinic. So that's a phenomenal opportunity.
The thing that I hear over and over again from our clinical partners is how professional our students are. They're really good at interacting with colleagues and patients, and they're really prepared for their day at the clinic.
But we train our students, we prepare our students to get the job they want, and our students do. They work in their fields.
in terms of the jobs that they're flourishing and that they email back that they were well prepared is something that we're really very proud of.
We do things like critical thinking, problem solving, evaluation of assumptions and arguments, and skills that will translate regardless of where they go, and they will always be with them. So an employer is looking for things. Can someone really see what is the root of the problem? Are they flexible? Are they innovative? Are they intellectually curious? And so really, I think that studying philosophy is a benefit to all.
Our graduates are able to find careers, jobs right away.
I find, and I've taught at quite a few universities, and what I can say is Walsh is a special place. And what I mean by that, I wish I had attended Walsh when I was an undergraduate, because the teachers here or the professors here really care. This is the place in which you can find and become what it is that you would like to do in life.